He gonna buy me this, and he gonna buy me that, and I'ma throw it back, and it's just gonna be that, and it's just like, oh. Alright, what's going on, y'all? So we got people are getting tired of rap music. Listen, I'm so glad somebody said it. I'm so glad somebody posted a video about this. I'm so glad everybody making they TikToks about this because I'm so tired of hearing money, drugs, and harlots. I'm tired of hearing about it. Females, money, drugs. I'm getting tired of it, for real. I am. I miss where there was substance. I miss when men used to really sing. I'm talking about sing. You feel me? It's just all so ill. You know? Let's get into it though.
Rap is an art form. You are supposed to be saying something. When I hear y'all music, y'all don't be saying nothing.
Rap is cool and all, but it's getting outplayed, bro. They talk about hoes, money, killing. Bro, I don't want to hear that every day, bro.
I am tired of that thinking. Like, I'm tired of seeing that. Can we bring back real music videos with real creativity?
The song is called Kissing You. It's about wanting to be with somebody so bad that it's just like kissing you is more than enough. And she took that and made pop that.
I've been noticing something off about rap music lately. And I'm not a music critic, okay? We're not about to sit here and talk about mumble rap or flows. What we're getting into is way bigger than that. Because people used to turn up to rap. Not only because it sounded good, but because it felt good too. Well, today, instead of turning up, a lot of people are turning down the volume. From female rappers asserting their dominance through sex to male rappers asserting theirs through violence.
I'm saying money, drugs, girls, killing people. None of that has substance. That's all low vibrational. None of that is uplifting. None of that is elevating. Hearing that all day, every day just does something to your spirit. Girls, all they want to rap about is popping this, you know what I'm saying, throwing this, you know what I'm saying? He gonna buy me this, and he gonna buy me that, and I'ma throw it back, and it's just gonna be that, and it's just like, oh my gosh, is anybody gonna talk about a song? Can y'all teach us about credit in a song or something? You feel me? Give me some bars about credit. Give me some bars about going to school. Give me some bars about following your dreams. Give me some bars about the Lord. Give me some bars about everything else but those same 6 topics. That's 6: money, drugs, girls, killing people, sex. And there's one more, I think. And see, that's crazy that it's 6. That it landed on 6 now. No, I'm being for real though, bro.
Like every time a new rap song drops, we already know what it's gonna sound like. And not just in the beat or the music, but in the meaning or the lack of. In today's video, we're gonna look at how and why rap became predictable, performative, and empty, and also why so many people are tired of it. Welcome to the Girl Talk You Didn't Know You Needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free. But hopefully, at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. But right before we break this down, I want to take a quick second to thank today's sponsor, Pair Eyewear. They make it so easy to switch up your whole style, just like this. And the top frame options they provide are...
That's cute, actually, girl. I was finna skip your ad until I seen it. Ah, that's cute. I like that. Get your money, girl. Yes, that's a good sponsor.
video. When rap music first came on the scene, it wasn't just for entertainment, it was the start of a different type of revolution. And both men and women were shaping that. Rap started in places like Harlem and the South Bronx, in neighborhoods that were overlooked, underfunded, and almost forgotten.
This is Harlem, a place almost everybody has heard of, but where most outsiders have never been. Every urban problem that plagues this country is represented here, and you can find it all within a few blocks of this rooftop. Broken families, rampant street crime, the worst housing this side of Calcutta, alcoholism, street gangs, and the worst plague of all, addiction. But Harlem, even the pits of Harlem, is a story so much larger than just junk and junkies.
So in these places where people didn't have much, but they still had something to say, rap became the voice that mainstream media never cared to give them.
And this, in this section of the city, not too many families can afford music lessons, things like that. Kids have no place to take music anymore. So in the Bronx, what happened was that they figured out a new form of music that didn't take any music lessons, and that is using poetry in a rhythm.
Their lyrics were filled with a range of topics from race, social class, and politics. And what made it powerful was that it felt lived in.
I think it was Chuck D who said, it's the CNN of the Black community. It's actually reporting on all of these things that we've experienced in poetry form and musical form.
You had rappers like KRS-One or Ice Cube calling out systems.
Ice Cube.
Yes.
Sue from Illinois asked why people are picking on you. Why do they pick on black artists when, say, the heavy metal artists advocated all sorts of weird things anyway? And why do you think people are picking on you?
I'm a young black man with very strong views, and I'm not the only one that hold these views about the system.
And you also had women like MC Lyte and Queen Latifah speaking on respect, identity, and womanhood.
While we're familiar with Salt and Pepper, Roxanne, Shantae, and MC Lyte, there's a long list of ladies who helped set the foundation for others. Founding female MCs of hip-hop were investing their sweat and grime alongside their male counterparts to create a new subgenre within the culture.
And you weren't just hearing what they thought, but you were hearing what they'd been through. Now, as more ears were able to experience rap, that's when things started to change. Fast forward to the 90s, and rap had started to grow from a neighborhood sound to a cultural movement.
Within a few years, it had become an underground cultural movement, and its distribution was homemade.
You couldn't purchase albums or records, and you couldn't hear hip-hop on the radio. The only way that you could participate in the culture musically was through these cassette tapes, which would circulate all throughout the city.
As its influence deepened and broadened, the music spread from the underground onto the radio.
As rap got bigger, it got more commercial. The stories were still raw, they were still coming from the streets, but now the world was watching and adapting. This is also when artists like Lauryn Hill and Nas stepped onto the scene. Lauryn even won Album of the Year at the Grammys, which was unheard of at the time for a rapper.
And the Album of the Year is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Look at look at Whitney, bruh. Look at Whitney, bruh.
The Miseducation of
Was she on that stuff right here?
Wow, this is crazy because this is hip hop music, and you know what I mean? It's like,
rappers were getting record deals.
Hey,
Music
man,
videos were
Whitney
hitting
funny.
TV stations like MTV and BET. And labels started realizing there was real money in this. But with that kind of attention came an image. The industry started pushing what a rapper was supposed to look and sound like. And that's when things really started to shift, especially for women rappers.
She didn't look like a typical music star.
you look at TV and you like,
I love Missy.
I don't see no big woman on this TV, where the big girls at?
Yet Missy Elliott became one of the industry's most successful figures.
Artists like Missy Elliott came onto the scene and she pushed the boundaries without herself, but a lot of artists were still trapped in that marketable look that labels knew.
Having to be lust after, having your booty out, sex, like, ugh. It was such a narrative being pushed, bro. Even still to today, bro.
Would sell. The men were pushed to be flashier, more aggressive, controversial, even.
I just want to let y'all know that all of this was fake. Unpopular opinion. Tupac wasn't a gangster for real. See, Biggie wasn't a gangster either for real. He sold dope, but he wasn't a gangster. So all of this boom boom, pow pow, I'm this, I'm that from these folks, like, it was all a narrative. It was all a lie. Literally. But believe what you want to believe.
Sometimes violent.
Everybody got to be a dope boy. You feel me? Everybody got to be a. Everybody got to be a gangster, and everybody got to be hard. All I'm doing is being real.
The women were pushed to be more provocative, glamorous, and seductive.
Yep.
Lil' Kim may have cracked the door open, but by the late 2000s, Nicki Minaj kicked it down. She started turning sex appeal into a brand strategy. She became the blueprint that a lot of female artists seem like they have to follow today.
Although Nicki's lyrics could get as raunchy as any female rapper, she kind of pioneered sexual raunch on record in service of her, as opposed to servicing others. I think if you go back and listen to Lil' Kim's raunchy work and her presentation of on record, Kim mostly positions herself as a object and a receiver of sexual desire by her male fans and male peers. But Nicki was like, no, you all are here to please me and are here for my pleasure, which was transgressive at the time.
So it wasn't just about the music.
Am I tripping, or did he say the same thing twice?
Her male fans and male peers. But in a presentation of on record, Kim mostly positions herself as a object and
a sex object,
receiver of sexual desire.
Receiving sexual desire
by her male fans and male.
By her male fans and stuff. So she's receiving, and she's a sex object, right? Now let's hear what he said about Nicki.
Peers. But Nicki was like, no, you all are here to please me and are here for.
Y'all are here to please me.
For my pleasure.
Y'all are here for my pleasure. Is that not the same thing, or am I tripping? Am I missing something? Like, let me know if I'm missing something.
Which was transgressive at the time.
So it wasn't just about the music anymore, it was the full package. Labels wanted songs that could chart, but rappers had to be more than just rappers. They had to sell the whole image. You had to have the big chains, the big butts. And suddenly it wasn't just about what you were saying, it was about how you looked saying it. And that was the turning point, because labels started figuring out what could sell. So over time, rap stopped feeling like a testimony and started to become a product to sell.
I think a lot of it has to do with the rap game. I think rap music kind of like sold out the culture in a whole. A lot of rappers would be mad at me for saying this, but I don't care. The time I start hearing rappers tell me, yo, I don't rap for the sake of the culture. I don't rap for the art, man, I rap for the dollars.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's why I feel like music today as well is not what it used to be. Is because people is only worried about the bag. People is being greedy. It's like creativity, soul, feeling in music is no more. You feel me? You got auto-tune and hibbity highs and money, drugs, female, you feel me? It's like, it literally gets tiring. You feel me? It's like, if I could predict what the song is about to sound like, if I could predict what the song is even finna be about before I hear it, that is a problem. That's a problem. Y'all also be having like 20, 30 song albums. Nobody's really listening to the whole album like that. They used to have 8 6-tracks back in the day. You had to listen to each song. Each song had to be a bop. You feel me? It's like today, everything is so washed. You feel me? I do music myself, honestly, and stopped wanting to be famous a long time ago because of knowing what really go on in Hollywood. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. I would literally rather only have like only a few 100,000 people that mess with me than have the masses mess with me and I sold my soul for it. That's like insane.
That's, to me, a bad state to be in.
Today, rap is still one of the most popular genres of music, but when you really stop and listen, you start to question why. Now, the sound and the blueprint of rap have mainly stayed the same over the years. Men rap about money, power, and women. Women rap about confidence, womanhood, and sexiness. But as the years go on and the tracks continue to be produced, the message starts to get a little repetitive.
Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them sound the same.
You're making it because you're in the studio like, what's the #1 record right now? We need to make another one of those. Stop doing that! Stop! You're not original! Give me some originals!
A new song will drop and it's about getting money just like the last 20. Another verse about taking someone's girl or sleeping with another woman's man. Maybe having the nicest clothes or body in the room.
Like every single sentence is about booty, having leaking, flipping, twerking and hunching. I mean, can we get real rap? Can we get real bars? It's rap.
I really mean this with no shade at all, but don't y'all get tired of rapping about like drugs and drinking? It's the same topics like every single time. Don't y'all be living actual lives? Like, I know
we're getting tired.
You have something more to rap about other than that.
Here's a quick thought from me, because I feel like a lot of people, they listen to music and they listen to the lyrics more than the music. And some people want to listen to those lyrics and they still want to relate in a sense, right? So when every rapper or even pop stars are speaking about their 10 cars and their jewelry worth millions of dollars, I mean, read the room. Do you see the times we're living in? I'm not saying that these types of lyrics shouldn't be in these songs.
Yeah, like, I feel that, because it's kind of like, man, it's so much stuff going on in Africa, in Asia, bruh, the Middle East. It's even some stuff happening in America, and it's just like, we got all this stuff in our face that's distractions. This is literally what the system wants. They want y'all to not be paying attention. You feel me? They want y'all to not be paying attention. And it's just like, bruh, like, to have music out that's nothing but like degrading, low vibrational, low self-esteem, prideful music, it's just like, what is this doing for equality? What is this doing for unity? What is this doing for like people, like black people? Like, we don't understand how so divided we are, for real. How so lost we are, for real. You feel me? I don't want to get too deep because I can end up doing that. But it's insane. It's insane out here. I'm impressed with it.
I can't control these people. God forbid if these rappers couldn't talk about how much money they made and their status. What are they gonna talk about? World peace? Rap music today feels so familiar that you probably already know what the rapper is gonna say before you hit play.
Okay, playlist for new rap music that's done drop. Let's see what they talking about.
I caught 17 bodies last night. Shot them all in the head. Ain't nobody catch me.
Okay, I hope you get caught soon, my brother. Female rapper? Okay.
Yeah, smack me, bend me over, run the train, choo choo, scream my name. I just
my sister in Christ. You might well just do porn.
Whether it's about stacking money or taking someone's man, sliding on an op, people know what to expect, and the result is People are tired. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that I really don't talk about trending topics. Most of the time, there's a trendy topic in my video, but I'm always more focused on the bigger picture and how it affects society and the culture. Well, this time, Megan Thee Stallion has the people talking. So let's pull up a chair for her. So if you're not familiar with Megan Thee Stallion, she has become one of the biggest female rappers of this time. Her songs center around being confident, sexy, and in control, and she's definitely built herself a brand.
A real hot girl know how to keep it heated. If somebody try to play with me 9 times out of 10, they gonna get their feelings hurt. You wanna make me jealous? Not gonna work. I'm a bad bitch. Where you going after this?
So when she released her new song, Lover Girl, I'm pretty sure some people were expecting one thing, but a lot of people were expecting something different and new, especially since she's in this new relationship and she just looks so in love and so happy and not like the typical hot girl. Well, critics and fans listened and they were not happy.
We know that your body's tea. We know that you have good poom poom. We know that your is bodacious and to die for. Like, we get it. We know, Megan. Please talk about something else. They're trying to figure out where was the love in Lover Girl by Megan Thee Stallion. Because the way she was talking in that song was not her being a lover girl. That was her being a freaky girl, which we already know that she is. Which is why I was hoping that maybe I would hear something a little bit different from her from this song, considering that
I ain't even never heard the song, and it kind of make me want to listen to the song though. Like, I'm gonna listen to the song. Oh, that's not how you spell.
They gave him that good, but I gave him the best. Pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, bitch.
Look at the comments on the video again. He said my lady. He never say my. Nah, that's deep and respectful. That's true, but it's just like, come on, bro. That's the only thing she really said to have some substance. Baby Clay having the time of his life. I can't believe Megan is telling us to find our own man. Clay, you done changed our girl. You know what? Having a man or not, this is still a good manifestation song for the type of man you want, and Megan ate down. Y'all are lost. Y'all are lost. Look, I think I'm about done with that. I'll just, you feel me? Hopefully I put the clip in. Yeah, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So I'm gonna continue with the mindset of like what I just heard.
The song is Lover Girl, and she sampled Kissing You by Total. Like, Kim, Keisha, and Pam did not sing on that ballad so softly and lovingly for Megan to talk about patting the poom poom and popping the poom poom and 30 years later. That's not what Total did that for.
Megan, try it again. Go back and redo that. Because ain't no way you had us in a frenzy. Ain't no way. I didn't want to hear it on Sexy Red. I wanted to hear this is a healthy relationship. This is a mature relationship. I don't want to hear no pop that, pop that, pop that. You in a healthy relationship, leave that to them.
Megan Thee Stallion has so much appeal, no doubt. But I feel like she would pop so much more if she left some things to the imagination. I want more from her so bad. But at the same time, it's like I understand Hollywood and the agendas that they have to push.
Even though the song does tap into her being a lover girl and being in love, it still sounds like the raunchy...
Digging me down? What does digging me down mean? Is that like a softer play for Dick's Sporting Goods? You down? You feel me? Feel me? Digging. Dick's Sporting Goods. Digging me down.
braiding lyrics we hear today. And it's really interesting to me that whenever anyone points this out, I've seen countless TikToks talking about what a lot of female rappers speak about today, which is, you know, their private parts and so on. There's always a bunch of comments of people being like, if it was a guy, y'all wouldn't care, y'all don't say anything. When it's men, y'all don't have the same energy for male rappers. Well, hello, you're in the right spot because I have that energy. Rap music today is starting to become more hurtful than impactful, and it's definitely not one-sided. Male rappers set the tone years ago.
We say things that other MCs wish they could say and want to say, scared to say because the record companies won't let them say it. So since I have my own record company, I can say anything I want. If Run DMC buddies do crap, we're not gonna say it because the record companies won't let them say it. First of all, you can't be affiliated with, but you know if it's happening, we're gonna say it.
And it's only getting stronger today. Whether it's casual mentions of what's in the double cup, what's being rolled up or popped, maybe it's the flexing, the detachment in relationships, and the casual cheating, or we could even talk about the revenge and the territorial natures.
Drill is based on the chaotic nature and frequent incidents of violence in certain neighborhoods on the south side of Chicago, especially in the Woodlawn area, also known as Drill City. Rapper from Woodland, Pac-Man, was the first one to use the word drill for describing in his single, which was released in 2010, entitled It's a Drill. And unfortunately, his life ended in the exact same year.
I could go on, but I don't want to sit here and demonize or demoralize rap music and the black culture because at its core, it's not the rap music. I need y'all to see the bigger picture. Back in the day, people used to rap to tell their stories, and today, they still do. The only difference now is that there's marketing behind it. There's a label that's trying to push something. It's almost like there's an agenda being pushed to the community.
I don't think that the black community will evolve collectively until we recognize what gangsta rap has done to us as a culture, because music is our culture, and I want people to know that there's a distinct difference between hip-hop, a hippie, and gangsta rap, what we listen to today, because the messaging in the music is so negative. It does nothing positive for the community. It's not even empowering. It's not even like, don't worry, little black dude, you're gonna get out the hood. It's not even that. It's like, do illegal substances, your women, have some mix, do illegal substances, praise money.
And because everyone's trying to stand out, everyone's trying to get that top charting song, the rap is getting more extreme, it's getting more raunchy, it's getting more sexualized. There's always something good, but once it's mishandled, it can turn evil. And I believe that yes, if we look at the outcome, rap music has been mishandled. And instead of being a vocal diary to some, it's become a marketing and clout strategy. And once that shift starts to happen, we have to ask ourselves, what effect is this actually having?
Everything about streams, everything about numbers, everything besides the creation, the soul in the music. You feel me? Like, I respect freestyling, but it's like lately I ain't been caring about freestyling because it's just like, bro, like, it's easy to save money, drugs, females when you do a freestyle, right? But it's like, it's very hard to freestyle and talk about some substance. See what I'm saying? And it's just like, bruh, I'm getting tired. We getting tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Having on people, or specifically children. We already know how easily influenced kids are, especially when something is trendy, catchy, and cool. And when most popular rap songs are violent and hyper, that becomes the new cool.
This one is scary because These is a bunch of little girls that should be listening to some type of kids pop, old Disney songs or something, even though Disney ain't no good. But like, you know, y'all gotta be safe out here, because this right here is just like, it's a whole bunch of little girls, like not even double digits, in the living room twerking.
It almost...
This don't make no sense. I don't even know why I did that. I ain't no better, bro. I ain't no better, bro. But still, they should not, like, man. I get it. I definitely get what, like, my parents and all of them, like, their intentions behind why they was doing what they was doing. When it came to, like, you can't watch that. You can't listen to certain music, you feel me? And I was rebellious. I still did some of the stuff anyway, you feel me? But I can't sit here and lie like I wasn't influenced myself from the certain music we grew up listening to and all that. Like, very lustful, very, you feel me? Jesus Christ died on the cross for all of our sins, and all you need to do is just accept him and believe, you feel me, and be obedient, and you're gonna go to heaven. Period.
Seems like music, but not limited to just that, is shaping how these kids act and speak and how they want to be seen.
You trying to get on, man? Let's do it, man.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. Do it for the fun of it. Yeah, I'm on that money shit. If I hear him talking shit, then I will pull up with a mix.
Because why are we on that money at the age of what looks like 11? Now, I watch that TikToker regularly, so I seen a notification pop up and I was like, oh, let me go watch the video. And then I got even more excited because I was like, oh look, it's a kid rapping, like that's cute. But then I heard the cursing. And I'm a grandma at my core. If you watch me normally, you know I'm 23, but I'm 85. You get it. So stuff like that isn't cute to me. I'm clutching my pearls, because what do you mean you're cussing?
I'm 23.
You're a kid. That's not normal, right? I was scrolling through the comments and no one pointed it out, so I'm like, yeah. And y'all be telling me, oh, Janae, like, it's okay. You're normal. I think like that too. Okay, well, we're like 1 in a million. Because no one sees a problem with this. But this is what children are consuming. Now, stuff like this has made level-headed adults really step back and think about what they're consuming. Because a lot of people today are just giving up rap music completely.
Today makes 113 days that I have not listened to no rap, trap, or R&B. And honestly, it has been such an amazing experience. I encourage everybody to do this.
Some stop listening because it doesn't align with who they are or who they're trying to become. Others are letting it go because it triggers thoughts and emotions in them that they don't normally have.
This is coming from the biggest Moneybagg Yo, 21, Drake, I mean, you name it. I used to love it. When I stopped listening to it, call me weird, but I feel like my values of myself and other women just exploded in how much I understand our worth more.
I went like a month without rap. I realized my thinking was becoming more shallow. I realized my feelings were becoming more irritable.
And I don't know about y'all, but to me, the power of the tongue is strong. And I truly believe that what you listen to can have an effect on your mind, your thoughts, your actions. A lot of people have said that this type of music makes them feel angry or prideful, lustful, or just puts them in a bad mood in general.
I remember being in church one time, and the preacher says, faith comes by hearing the word of God. Well, if your faith comes by hearing whatever you're hearing, then all we hear is what we hear. And that's from the time we wake up. We'll go to work and we'll play this music. We get in the car and we play this music. So it's almost like a spell that's being put on us.
Facts. Facts. Now, Charleston White can be crazy and be saying some crazy stuff. So, the messenger ain't all that great, but the message is great. See what I'm saying? What you consume, no, they say you are what you eat. I feel like in another way, you like are what you hear. You feel me? I thought consume was gonna be the word for that. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. It's like if you keep filling yourself up with this, like I'm talking about, you wake up listening to the music, throughout the day listening to the music. You might even listen to music before you go to bed. You might even have the music still playing when you go to bed. You feel me? It's just like, it do almost feel like a ritual of nothing but nonsense. God forbid. I'm praying for y'all.
I think a lot of people forget that music doesn't just flow through your ears, it flows through your spirit too. So, maybe the problem isn't that rap music went too far. Maybe it just lost its direction. Because rapping back in the day used to be personal and vulnerable. But now rap music isn't like this. But isn't it crazy that the most degrading ones are the ones that's being pushed on us the most? Thank you for tuning into the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. I would
Shoot. That was a good video, girl. That's a good video. Yeah, man, like, I'm glad everybody else is on the same page, because I've been tired of it for a long time. It's just like, bruh, like Shorty said in the video, bro, it's like, it's in your spirit. Consuming it every day. Inhaling that. Breathing that in. You feel me? It does nothing for your soul. It does nothing for your spirit. You feel me? Like, I'm really big on, like, vibes, just listening to beats, because I would like to be more on a vibe, more on a trance, right? Not no crazy, you feel me, demonic trance. I'm talking about, like, it ain't got no lyrics to it. It's just the beat and how the beat make you feel. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you start thinking, listening to a beat, you know now it's your fault. See what I'm saying? But also sometimes spirits is in everything, bruh. That it's just like, say if it was a horny producer, right? And he wanted to make a sexy beat. His intention when making that beat was to make it sound like the beat could be used for sex. Like, it came from a horny feeling. Just because that was his spirit, that was his intentions, and that's what's on this creation. It's kind of like, since the spirit realm is real, whoever consumes that beat could possibly either get horny or not. You see what I'm saying? Because who created it and their intentions on why they did it. So yeah, it's even iffy with just listening to beats. But that's why you stay prayed up, and that's why your heart posture stays good. See what I'm saying? Just to give y'all a little insight. Y'all folks like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You feel me? Music videos, reaction videos, it don't matter videos. Just let me know. It's NEWREACTION, Dr. I, and I might not make another video today.
But that's why I love the Mars.